Well, I just got this beauty at the local junkyard. Just needs a little love so I can drive
sure
it legally.
did break it. I mean,
What do you say?
You know, I'll tell you
Human
about
transport
those cars,
vehicles
you
had to
know,
be
there's a
evaluated for
lot to
safety
talk
regularly.
about when it
Broken
comes
components
to
like these
cars.
headlights would have to be
I mean,
replaced before
you know,
evaluation.
you pop the hood and there's that one piece.
Ah, yeah, the piece. I know what piece. It's that one the metal piece.
Yeah, the metal one. You know, that metal piece is just, it's something else. I mean, you know, it's an important piece. It's maybe the most important piece of, I mean, that's the first piece you want to look at when you're talking about a car.
The
Yes, that
air
metal
filter's
piece
not
is an
doing
important
too good
piece,
either.
but I do
I'll
also,
take a look
I
at
don't want
that.
to take any,
Yeah, filters under
the
the hood,
limelight
human.
away from the
Keep
tubes.
on right.
There's lots of tubes and pipes. Let's not forget the pipes.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, I
wait.
mean, you know,
Now, how about my
you
rust
can't-
problem?
I mean,
you could cover that
can't
up
have a
with
car
fresh coat
without
of
the
paint.
pipes and the tubes. I mean, that's an important part of a car. I mean, that's an important equation.
It sure is. That's the most important issue with the car these days. It's one of the hottest topics is the pipes and the tubes. There's just all sorts of tubes. It's a wild world.
Well,
it's a
that
wild
looks good
world
as
we're
new.
living in with these
Makes
cars.
that old hood ornament look
Yeah, you know, there's a
Aesthetically
car-
displeasing.
think
There
you can
was this one
swap
car,
out
and
with
it had
something
you
new
know,
and
there was
shiny.
there was a square-shaped metal thing inside of the trunk part. I mean, inside of the front part of it.
Oh, really? Yeah, inside the front section, the lid that you pop open the lid on it.
Yeah, there's like a metal piece in there. It's just a real kind of square-shaped, a little more detailed than just square, but it's a piece of metal. I mean, you gotta give it up for.
Gotta give it up for the cars. I mean, there's a section with the lid. I mean, you gotta pop that lid and.
Yeah, you know, there's an old saying about cars. You got to check out the metal.
Well,
when you pop
reboot
the
my
lid.
hard drive.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
a
a
whole new
classic
car.
saying.
Drop it down and give me
You know,
that
it's
bill
funny.
so
I
can show
I
it off to my
remember,
buddies.
you know, not to make this about me, but you know, back when I first was learning about cars and all the tubes and the pipes and the square metal chunks, and I was just learning it from, you know, somebody who told me about it, and I was a fond time in my life when I was learning about all that.
Yeah, I remember, you know, when I learned about all there is to know about cars. I mean, from the top to the bottom. I mean, from the beginning to the end. It was just a great conversation about the pipes and the metal.
Thank you kindly,
rods
human.
And the tubes. And I mean, that's pretty much. I mean, you and I are in the same boat because I'll never forget where I was when somebody told me about all that stuff.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it as well. I mean, this is just, you know, these cars are just, you know, I could talk all day about how wonderful they are. You're listening to
Hello,
Car
human.
Talk.
I am required by law to do emissions test on my vehicle. Get it done so I can get out of this dump. Thank you. This looks like a lot of work. Let's
So
see.
what do you feel
Check
about
my
cars?
stash. See if there's anything
Henry?
in there today.
Oh yeah, my name's Henry, and I like cars. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, banana.
I'm just
That'll
a
do it
car
well.
character,
This car
you know,
is
I'm just
looking
all
a
about
lot
cars.
more
I mean, you
appealing.
can't.
My
I'll
work here
answer
is
any
done.
questions about any kind of car you want.
Back when
All right,
cars were driven
Henry.
by humans,
Yeah,
drivers would
I
use
got-
air
you're my
fresheners
best
to improve the
co-host
breathing
I've ever
quality
had
of the air
here
within
on
the
Car
vehicle.
Talk Radio, 1001100fm.com on the Car Talk station, 1001100 FM. Boy, these cars, you know, do they get any more car-like? Could you get any more car-like? That's like what that one character used to say on that one primetime hit sitcom from the 90s. He used to go, "Could you get any more talk about cars in here?"
Oh yeah, I know all about what you're talking about right there. That's a real great reference about cars and just tubes And you know, my name's Henry, and you're listening to Car Talk Radio on 001001110 radio. What's the next topic?
Well, up next we're just going to talk about just cars. So, it's always struck me as funny how the car, there's that part of it that, the side hinge, I call it, where you pull on it. And
does this mean I passed? Well, I did my part.
It sort of
Catch you later,
folds
human.
open, or unfolds, I should say, against the car's side. It sort of opens, and every car has at least two of them,
Oh, yeah, I've seen a lot of cars have four of them.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of cars that have got four of those. I mean, those are real something else. I mean, you got to... God broke the mold.
I'm just having the worst day ever. My
My
tires are shot, and I need some replacements.
That these cars have.
Yeah, God broke the mold. That is true when he made those hingy things. You look close at them, and there's lots of metal.
Not too many. I don't see too many tubes though. Not too many tubes.
No, yeah, you're right about that. Not a whole lot of tubes there.
No pipes either. I don't actually recall seeing too many pipes in that section.
Yeah, no, it's funny. I mean, these cars are made mostly of just pipes and tubes and metal, but the little foldy flap things on the side of the cars, it's funny, you're only seeing, mostly metal there.
Yeah, it's mostly metal on those sections of the car. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. They must, the tubes and the pipes must be pretty well hidden underneath the exterior layer section of that part of the car. You're listening to Radio Car Talk Radio on 001110. Up next, the topic is the top of a car.
Could you put a spare tire in the back of my truck so I'm a little more prepared?
Yeah, the top of a car, I mean, it's where you're really getting serious about what's up at the top, the highest part.
The highest
sure
part of the car is
that's
the part of the car that's going to be the highest in altitude. It'll be the
When objects are too hot, fluid can be used to cool them
tallest
down.
part.
Yeah, it's funny because it gets hot. It gets high up there. It's the highest section of the car, really.
Yeah, it's the highest. I mean, look, I don't want to get into an argument with you about it, but it is the highest section.
Yeah, what? It is the high. I'm saying, you're gonna make me get into an argument because I'm telling you it is the highest section. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, I'm trying to tell you, Buster,
Things are looking a bit better,
the ceiling
but,
or the top of the car is the highest section of the car.
For me?
Now,
Before
you're getting me real
nutritional
upset. I'm gonna
implants
have
also
to kick
need
you out of here if you're gonna keep
from
up
time
this
to
sort of
time.
attitude. Now, you listen to me, pal. I'm getting pissed. Because I'm trying to talk about the very highest altitude of a car, and it's the roof part. And now you're yelling at me, and I wasn't even upset. Now
Maybe this day's
I'm
gonna
just getting
turn
mad
out for me
because you're
after all.
yelling at me,
Anyway,
and you're saying
drop
I'm
my card
upset,
when you're
and that
done,
makes me
then,
more upset than
let
even
me
the
see the
original
damage.
whatever argument that started.
All right, okay. Let's calm down. Let's just calm down. You're listening to the car radio 1000110 FM radio. We're talking cars today. My guest Henry here. Henry, what else? How are you holding up there?
Well, I'm just here to talk about pipes and that they have inside the cars and the box, the little metal box, and maybe we could talk about some of the tubes. There's plenty of tubes in the car. I mean, you can't deny the amount of
Oh,
tubes.
this is nothing
Yeah,
compared to my
true.
student loans. Thanks for getting that on the road.
It's probably the definition of a car is how much metal and pipes and the tubes that it does, that's in there. You're listening to Car Talk here on 10011100001 radio.
Back in the age of capitalism, shops like this would be hesitant to question a customer's needs.
Oh, don't come in. I'm so tired. Go to bed. Good night, guys. Peace out. Peace out, noobs. Oh shit, must have been Coochie, man.
Cars today on the Car Radio.
Well, bye. Got to go. I know. Get really tired. I can't really stand up any longer. Yes, good night. Like the video, or I will kill someone.